Hey folks, this is Lee Jandro with Monadnock Area Cars and Culture, and I just want to bring you an update. We're getting really close to the show. We're a little more than a month away, and I know some people want to be updated on some things. We continue to still have some sponsors coming in and things, and we're greatly appreciative of that. We picked up a couple of new gift cards the other day. Those are going to be raffled off at the show. Still have a great need for volunteers. We don't need a lot, but we need some. And we have a couple of groups that are interested in helping us, but some of them are younger, and so we're going to need some people that are a little older to work with the cars and things like that. One of the big announcements I want to make is related to the idea of pre-registration. I know that oftentimes there's a bit of reluctance to pre-register and things like that, but I just want to tell you there's going to be definitely some benefits to being pre-registered. One of the greatest ones is going to be the idea that you're going to be able to pull right in and get parked and enjoy more of the show. Pre-registration will allow you to get in one lane that will be able to do that. If you're not registered, there's going to be a longer line. I imagine there's going to be a lot of people on the day of, and even the best efforts, and I've worked with other shows and been around other shows, it takes quite a while to get situated and things. So gates are going to be open. We're going to have two lanes. One of the things that I was recommended by the fairground is that the best way to come in may be to go down Route 32, down by the airport, and come up the back way, and that way trailers and things like that won't be stuck out in the middle of the road. We won't have the potential for having cars out on Route 10, Route 12, sorry. I always do that. But this way cars can get in, so think about coming in the back way. Think about doing that and go from there. But yeah, so pre-registration, as we've told people, there's going to be benefits for the first 100 registered. We still have spaces available. We have some really cool cars coming in. We have a Rolls Royce coming in for one. We actually have a mini bike coming in. One of the young men wanted to bring in a mini bike. We have a few cars coming in from different areas and things like that. But if you have friends, if you belong to a club, I encourage you just to reach out to your friends and stuff. One of the things I want to talk about is related to the field itself. It is a field, there's no doubt about it. There's grass in the field. There was some concerns about cars getting really, really dusty. If you know the fairground at all, I want to be very clear about this. Sponsors and people like that are going to be up on the front row, up against the fence near Route 12, they're going to come in early and they're going to be situated. We're going to start letting in cars right around 8 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, depending on what we have for volunteers. But as far as dust, we're bringing you in the back way. Most of what you're going to be driving on is either asphalt or you're going to be on the field itself. So if you're concerned about the car and things like that, I don't want to make light of it. I understand that many of you have invested money in that, but this is a field. I prefer a field to being on asphalt. I've gone to a couple of shows that have been on asphalt, and if it's any kind of warm that day, it just kills people. So I want to say I'm not minimizing the idea about dust and things like that. I do want to say that that's kind of where we're at. It's a big meadow, and it will be taken care of. We have all our food vendors in. I've said that before. And I want to thank some of our sponsors, Service Credit Union, Savings Bank of Walpole, Monadnock Speedway, Guardian Drone, R&J Entertainment, Posh House, as well as my friend Kevin, who's a platinum sponsor and my co-presenter with me at Powerless Over Cars. These people have gotten behind it. I would encourage you that if you want to see this show get bigger, please take the time to share our events, share pictures of your car in our event, share the page, share the group, get it out into your Facebook groups and things like that. That's a great way to get other people to show up. Reach out to those clubs that you may be part of or you may have affiliation with and things like that. So we're trying to make this a great show in southwestern Vermont, southwestern Vermont, southwestern New Hampshire. So if somebody was walking by and I got distracted. And if you know me, I get distracted fairly easily when I thinking if I have to talk to somebody. I'm obviously sitting in my car right now. Uh, but anyways, so I want to see this become a very large show in the area of southwestern New Hampshire. So please help us, and thanks for being with us. Again, Lee Jandro with Monadnock Area Cars and Culture. Thanks a lot.